Hey you guys, happy Friday. This is Amber, the Director of Growth here at the Fitness Leader Institute, and I'm super excited to come on and do a live preview of the January 9-week Control Freak launch posting plan. So if you are launching 9-week Control Freak, drop an emoji, drop some hearts, and let us know because this program is going to be huge in the Beachbody world, and we are so excited to kick the year off with it. And I gotta tell you, we had a ton of fun getting this plan ready for you and all the materials, and I can't wait for you guys to get your hands on it and to truly just rock this launch. Launches have the ability to literally transform your coaching business. It can take you from a brand new baby coach to, soaring the ranks, climbing ranks, having your best months ever and climbing in your income. So we're super excited for you to get your hands on it, like I said. So if you are launching 9-week Control Freak, this is for you. I also wanted to let you know that this plan can easily be applied to any other program. So definitely hang on to it for your future launches as well. But this one is geared towards 9-week Control Freak. So we are going to dive in. And before I show you around to some of the posts that you're going to see this month, I wanted to just talk about, when you're leading up to a launch, there's so many things that you can share, but you might start to feel like, okay, I'm saying the same things. Like they know it's 9 weeks long, it's 5 days a week. You use this control track, but I want to ease your fear. You are not repeating yourself too much. You literally can't. Not everybody sees your posts. And if they do, it might take them 7 times to really put together what you're saying. So do not feel like you can't repeat the same thing again. You want to keep sharing the same information and telling them about all the different parts of the program, but just doing it in a different way. And you're going to see how we do that throughout the posts. So another thing, when you are making your 9-week Control Freak posts, think about who is the ideal customer for this program. If you've never done the Ideal Customer Workshop, I highly recommend you doing that. That is one of the bonuses in our membership, which is going to be opening up in January. So if you want to check that out, as well as like the Facebook group posts, the emails, and the freebie that will go along with this, you can go to ashleyshaw.ca/waitlist to get on the waitlist for that. But that Ideal Customer Workshop is a bonus added in there as well. And that's going to help you really break down who is this plan for? Who is looking for this program? How is this program going to be the solution to these people? And as you are talking about the program, think about the limiting beliefs that your ideal customer has. What are they believing? After the year of 2020, which was #insane, when I think about 9-week Control Freak, I think about, the busy mom who had to handle homeschooling and coming home and working from home and trying to balance like self-care and taking care of herself, and she might just feel like totally out of control and she's ready to like get back to her. So I think about that person. I also think about the person that maybe just got out of college and needed to go job searching, and then COVID hit and that completely turned their life upside down. Or it even could be, that person that is mid-20s and doesn't have a family. They're kind of in between that college stage and that mom stage. They're not really in either one. And, COVID completely threw off their work schedule and what they do with friends and, the dating scene or whatever it is. And they feel out of control. Like no matter who you are along your journey, everybody probably feels out of control in some way, shape, or form after this year. So this plan can be for all of those people. You just have to figure out who your ideal customer is. So, like for me, I am a new mom. So I would be speaking to those new moms. Somebody that is a little bit, a step ahead of me who, maybe their kids are in school and they were trying to homeschool. They would be speaking to that crowd of people. The college age or the just out of college age, they would be speaking to that group of people. So as you can see, this program's going to apply to so many different areas, and each coach needs to think about who they are, what their values are, and how they can help their ideal customers. And, you always hear it in the DMs and on your posts and when you're talking to people, what scares them, what they're struggling with, whether it's the price, whether it's this or that. So definitely make a list of those things that are holding your ideal customers back, and use that right in your post. Use the language that you are hearing from people so that you can kind of call that out in your posts and catch their attention. So when we were structuring this plan, we wanted to give a good mix of telling them about this program, knocking down those limiting beliefs, and letting them get to know you, because another huge theme in January is new year, new goals, and we wanted to bring that in as well. So I'm going to give you a preview of just a few of the posts here tonight. So the first one is the About Me post, and something that we are really trying to do for you guys is give you a lot of direction here at the beginning. So this first paragraph or two is going to be the framework for how to use this template. So there are 3 ways you can use these templates. You can copy, paste them, and go, not tweak a single thing. You can use it as a guide and kind of plug and play your information or your voice, change a couple things, or you can just use it as an idea and then tweak it to fit you. So you can copy and paste, you can plug and play, or you can totally tweak. Those are the 3 ways you can use it. And this first paragraph is going to help you figure out how you want to use it and how this is going to work, and kind of the why behind the post too. So this About Me post, they're learning more about you and they're kicking off the new year. So we're talking about how New Year's Eve might have looked a little bit different, and this is a great post to let them know what stage of life you're in. So this is going to be the one where they read this and they're like, yes, she gets me. She's right there with me. We're the sequins are out. It was Uggs and hot chocolate on New Year's Eve, kind of a thing. So you'll make this about you, and that's going to help that ideal customer relate to you right off the bat, the very first day of the new year. So then we go to the ABCs posts. These are really fun. They get people engaged. People love to vote on things. People love quizzes, all those things. So this one is going to let you know a little bit more about them. And these are going to be things that you can use moving forward. So we're talking about how do you set goals? Are you the yay, new year, new goals kind of person? Or are you the I set them but don't stick to them? Or are you the person that's I don't stick to them so I don't set them? This is going to help you figure out what your ideal customers are struggling with and where they're at in their journey. So you can use any of these 3 answers to build connections. So if somebody's voting, yay, new goals, new me, you can talk to them about this program. If they're thinking, I've never stuck to them, so I don't set them, you can relate to them with your struggles and how this program could help them take control, even though they've maybe never felt in control before. And then if it's the person that's kind of on the fence, you can show them how an accountability group and doing this for the first time all together is going to help them get consistent and hit their goals. So that is this post here. And you can plug in here your experience with Autumn. So in this post, it's talking about how this person committed, 3 years ago with 80-day obsession, and they're so excited to dive back in with Autumn. So if you've done an Autumn program before, which I know a ton of you have, plug in that experience so that they kind of not only get to know you, but they get to know this trainer as well. The challenge post. This is the one that calls out their limiting beliefs and puts it all out there. So this one, it's about the limiting belief of thinking that if you eat 500 calories, you have to go burn off 500 calories, or, just depriving yourself and living that life that is just where you just never feel like you're in control, essentially. And you tell your story, and then you can talk about how this program and this community is what pulled you out of that and helped you take control. So that is a little bit about the challenge post. The workout post, if you are planning on starting your challenge group January 4th, this could be your very first workout of the program post. Just kind of showing them, that was sweaty, that was awesome, I feel great. So those posts are great too. so that they can see, okay, like this program is going to get me results. She's doing it. I want to do it with her. Then we have our educational post. So this is the one that makes you, it lets you shine. It lets you put out, you know, all of the value and knowledge into your post so that people see that you know what you're talking about. You can seriously help them. So you're also going to analyze a potential myth somebody has. So a lot of people think they don't have time to work out, especially after a year like last year where life is crazy. So we're calling them out on that and saying you don't find the time, you make the time. And how this program is 18 to 30 minutes a day and you have the time for that. You get in, you get sweaty, you get out, and you feel amazing. So calling out those things that you know they're thinking in their head and putting that in your post. That way when you start your conversation, it's like you've already addressed the objection. Then we have like your family posts, the ones where they get to know you, and every 7 to 9 posts, we want you to have a call to action. So you've spent all this time talking about the program, relating to them, calling out their limiting beliefs, letting them get to know you, and then it's time to hit them with a call to action. So I'm going to skip down to the 9th post here. So the call to action, you're going to remind them again what you have to offer, add in your values, and then you're going to hit them. Raise your hand if you want to get clear on your 2021 goals. All hands are going to go up, right? So this call to action is calling them to get a copy of the Ultimate Goal Guide PDF. That is the freebie that we are providing for you if you are a monthly member. Again, if you're interested in that at all, ashleyshaw.ca/waiting list. You're going to get on the waiting list and see all the amazing things that comes in that membership on top of the DFY plan. More materials for your Facebook group, your emails, your freebie, and other bonuses to help you help your customers even more. So this month, it's the Ultimate Goal Guide. And this is something that is so versatile. It's something that you should definitely use for yourself, but you can use it with your challengers and your team. And so our idea here at the bottom is you could have a live goal setting and vision board party. So you could get together with your challengers or your free group or your team or everyone and go through this guide together and set some big goals together. Because there's something about telling people your goals that adds that extra layer of accountability. So getting them in there and doing this exercise with you right away, they're already going to have that feeling of, I've told somebody my goals, like I got to stick to them now. So that is our call to action here. I'm going to skip down just to show you another style of call to action. Let's see. Oh, here we are. Just to show you another type of call to action where it's not necessarily the freebie, but to join your group. So in this one, again, we're talking about like being the start again on Monday kind of girl, you know, and then giving up halfway through the week in that vicious cycle. And then we tell more of our stories. So you're going to, you know, plug your story into here. And then we talk about the magic of completing a brand new program that's just launching together. Raise your hand, drop an emoji below if you have ever like kicked off a brand new program with a group of girls or a group of people that do it day by day, start to finish. There's nothing like it because it's new, it's fun, no one knows what's coming next, everybody's sore on the same days, everybody's like loving it day by day. And there's nothing like doing that for the first time with a group of people. So we're telling that story to get them excited and then calling them to be like, I want you to be in on that group with me. Like be in that first group of people that does this together and takes control, and it's going to be epic. So that's the other style of call to action we have here if you don't have the freebie. And if you don't have the freebie, on the post that we use the freebie, you could share a free recipe or a free tip. It doesn't have to be the freebie if you don't have that. So I hope you guys are as excited as we are to see the 9-week Control Freak launch posting plan in action. If you follow this day by day and you put your heart into these posts and your heart into helping people, I know it's going to be an amazing launch for you guys. So if you have any questions, please drop them below. We will be happy to get back to you, and let's make this the best launch that your business has ever seen.